Alright folks, greetings of peace. Welcome to episode 58 of my gameplay commentary of Tales of Arise. This is yours truly, Bionic St. Francis Coleman. Just look at that.
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the... An ambush?
Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard!
Oh, another skit.
I never thought about this until now, Alphen. But doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
What could have this kind of side quest here?
We've reached our destination.
And yeah, what? Oh, level 49. Another skit?
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hoodle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alphen always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge, nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'll say, yet the intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys? I will break down this wall! Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Xion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
Alright, but that is not my intention right now. My intention is to buy as much healing materials before I go back to the...
Did we really just spend...
Oh, shut the hell up, Kisara. Know what I'm doing. Oh, we got 3 here, huh?
Not much money? I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose...
No way.
Nocio?
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
Someone's jealous.
I wonder if something happened.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh!
Great!
Oh.
Ah,
Huh. Yes!
Okay. How?
so the side quests right now are more on the
The fish could be dwindling.
yeah, the side quests right now the cage. Legion, huh?
Even as we speak.
Time is of the essence. Let's hurry.
I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Hey, Alvin, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Oh, don't tell me that's the guy who's been in the center of that. He's no show?
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
Alright. Hopefully, this mission can give the parties several needed gold. I would like to at least get 3 more pineapple gels. Or 6 more pineapple gels before I go back to Reina.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Alright folks, I apologize. When Shion said a soldier in a bond, maybe it's in Menancia.
We've reached our destination. Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the crown contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
What? What? All right.
Huh?
What? All right.
Hey, Kisara. What's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
A Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
All right, so in Vicent we don't have any. That's a long way, huh? Hopefully we can get a lot of gold here, and then I'm gonna try to go back to Rena and
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
just look at that.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That can't be.
Sure.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
5,000.
I must say, I wasn't expecting you to be the one to spoil their reunion.
Well, it was the same with Alphen and Shion. Too much affection can be hard to bear. In fact, you look sort of pleased, Dohalim.
I have the privilege of witnessing their new start together. Few things can mar such joy.
What if it were you?
What indeed?
So is Kisara and Dohalim being shipped right now? Yeah, if there's a way to really well, apart from Shion and Alpen,
Oh?
Right.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them?
all right. So as I've said, I want to be I want to focus on some of the things. Let's see here. Alright, I don't see any...
We've reached our destination. Yeah, just look at the rewards. Will definitely mean that the bosses there are really top. Alright, we'll go to Rena.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Alright, I think that's enough.
We should be able to cook here.
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it Any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now... I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
Hey, Shion. Got any requests for supper tonight?
Me? Not really. I'm fine with just about anything. Everything you cook is delicious.
Well...
The party's unity tested.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
It's Shion.
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so freaking much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Hand it over.
Stay away!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
So this is what this is the invisibility effect, huh?
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
What's wrong, Law?
Why do I gotta have a vitamin smoothie?
Because you've been eating nothing but meat lately. Your body needs vegetables to stay healthy.
Yeah, but does it have to be so concentrated?
It's better that way. Even if you hate vegetables, all you have to do is drink it. It's a quick and easy way to get more nutrients.
Like you're one to talk. You'll have anything as long as it's spicy.
Which that vitamin smoothie isn't. I know its taste leaves a little to be desired, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad.
This sludge isn't gonna make me less hungry.
I don't know. If you downed 10 of them, I bet you'd start feeling pretty full.
Are you trying to turn me into an herbivore or something?
If I were you, Law, I'd drink it down sooner rather than later. It's going to start tasting bitter if you let it get warm.
It's already bitter when it's cold.
Come on, Law. It's good for you. Quit complaining and drink it already.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Let's see if we can get the trophy for Rinwell. And not yet.
I'm
I think
surprised to
this
see
is
you up
just a
reading
port.
so late. What have you got there?
Oh, it's a book about magic. I was hoping I'd reach the end of this chapter before I went to bed.
I'm impressed you can read all that tiny text without drifting off.
It's easy. Honestly, the subject is so interesting, it keeps me wide awake. Although I have to admit, the more I read this book, the more I realize just how much I still have to learn. I hate not knowing it all, so it pushes me to keep learning as much as I can so I can be a real expert.
So that's why you're studying by the campfire every night, huh? You've really changed, Rinwell.
Really? I don't feel like it.
Remember how you used to be when we first met in Calaglia?
Sure, but that's because I was still hiding a lot from you guys. Am I really all that different aside from that?
Definitely. It's the difference between a rock and the sun.
Are you saying I used to be like a rock? That's not something you should use to describe a girl, Alphen.
My bad. But the comparison is still apt. You used to not be open with us about your magic at all. And now look at you.
Well, I guess you may have a point. I used to hate studying magic because my parents made me do it. And after everything that happened, I felt like it brought nothing but trouble. But now, I don't think it's so bad after all. Maybe I really have changed more than I thought. All magic is simply astral energy combined with knowledge. It's neither good nor bad by itself. It all depends on how you use it. Saying it out loud, I guess I finally made peace with it.
I think you have Law to thank for that.
What? Why him?
I mean, he was kind of the one who...
Nope, he's got nothing to do with it. None. Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
If Law heard that, he'd be pretty bummed, you know.
You're crazy. I don't see why he would be.
Are you saying you'd rather he wouldn't be? I'd say the fact you can get so worked up about things now is another sign you've changed.
Sounds like someone wants me to put on a little magic show.
All right, all right. I'll take my leave before I say anything else that might get me into trouble. Just make sure you aren't staying up too late, okay?
Ugh, I'm not a little kid anymore. Yeesh. Though actually, it felt kind of nice hearing that. I wonder why.
All right, another trophy.
I'm counting on you, Alphen. I want to go back to bed.
No more, because we're gonna go to the action now. In episode 58. We got 15 minutes left for this. May we start? Yeah, the fruit of Helgen.
This is gonna need all of us together!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be at all fun.
Nope, that is silly. Now! Ready and ready! I can carve through armor!
Going in!
Here I come! No further!
Try harder! Ignite!
No! I won't give in!
Severing wind!
Guardian field!
Lunaranga!
Its defenses are down!
I'll beat it to dust!
Glacial spear!
Swallow dead!
You're mine! Stardust! Lunaranga! Soaring light spear!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
I'm not done! Lunaranga!
That's much better.
Here I come!
Inferno Punch!
Far enough!
Lightning thrust!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Here I come! This one's all mine! Eat this!
Comic That'll bring you down!
Soaring Alpha!
If I had to use it
Dazzle!
sometime.
Capacity seal! No further!
I'll finish you here!
Outstanding form!
You're finished!
I'm just getting
Flame blast!
Soaring Alpha!
What a relief!
Here! Annihilation! On the power of flame! Inferno blast!
Swallow
Be
dead!
still! Soaring
Watch
Alpha!
it!
Take this! Strike!
I'm on it! Take this!
Soaring light spear!
I'll finish you here and
You
now!
made me angry!
Burn!
That was a bad idea!
Ready to go! I can carve through armor!
All the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Can't do without this pain!
Show you what my heart can
Wind!
Here, let me help! Kisara!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
The heck
What
are
are
these?
those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That ship... Shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renis Alma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
And a fight
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks. Both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
Yeah, you know, being old is a privilege, and the elders deserve to be respected.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Get behind me!
Light spear! Dragon shout!
Searing flame!
Stop!
Water, hear my call!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Sword Rain Alpha!
Nasty airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
My whole body feels...
Hey, you need someone to take a look over you?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! First strike!
What's this? Going in. That'll bring you down.
Take this!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Death!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Now ignite!
Havoc thrust!
Dragon Swarm! Wind!
Do it!
It's up! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Shoda!
Inferno crossing!
Into the
Move on!
Hybrid!
Take this!
Hurricane! Far enough!
I'm not done! Inferno
I
punch!
never miss. I'm ready.
Be still!
That'll bring you down.
Make it work!
Demons descend.
Flashing fang!
Hear me, flame of
Look
fury.
shot!
Shoda!
Water!
Hear my call.
Flaming meteor!
Glacial spear.
Make it work! Goodwill!
Demons descend.
Flashing fang! I got it!
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Yeah, we're gonna need these pineapple gels.
This one's tough! Devastation!
Hurricane Strike! Not on my watch! Ready! It's a duel of the arts!
Take this!
Lunar
You're on!
production!
Here I come! We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Lunar Rondo! All yours!
Watch it!
An astral art like
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I never miss! Eat stir!
Here I come!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Where are you going?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! You're
Use
mine!
the healing arts! First aid! I'll cover you!
Shield
Here I
up.
come!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm going to need to use all the
Hurricane Thrust!
Inferno Crossing!
Hurricane
This one is mine!
Make it rain! In an instant! Impact Block!
I'll cover you!
Lunar Rondo! Take this! Soaring Black Spear!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! This might be some decent equipment.
Alright folks, I'm just gonna continue this on episode 59. Hope you've liked this episode. A balance of adventure and action as we are back in Rena. We're gonna try to finish the boss here. Unless we have the access again to the entrance, we will go back to Dana and again restock the supply. Alright folks, thank you everyone. God bless you all and stay safe out there folks.